are you hurt with the new direction that like Marvel is like going?
Yeah, heartbroken.
What is up, guys? So, a lot has happened. Kang the Conqueror is officially out, and Robert Downey Jr. is now Doctor Doom, which is a lot to unpack because I kind of have a problem here because they spent a lot of time building up Kang's character in Loki and in the movies, and now they're like, well, we don't want this character anymore, so there is a new character, and he's gonna be the big bad. So imagine you're watching Infinity War or something like that, and they just said, oh, Thanos can't be in the next movies because this happened with the actor, and this is why we are never gonna return to that character ever again. So this just creates this sort of a hole in the movies, and I really hope they can address this. But yeah, there is this other thing that they did in Loki season 2 where they made Loki beat He Who Remains, who was like a crucial part of the entire thing. But I was hoping to see He Who Remains in the movies, but it seems that's not going to happen because Loki has officially defeated him, and Ant-Man has officially defeated the warrior version of Kang. So now the question is, what are they going to do with the entire Kang gang that they had at the post-credit scene? Because Kang Dynasty is such a huge part of the Marvel comics, and everyone was waiting for it. But now they're gonna like, yeah, whatever, forget this character. We're gonna move on to Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom. Now the other thing is that I don't think they have properly used Kang, meaning that they could have had like Kang references throughout each movie, and then they would build up to Kang eventually coming to the movies. Instead, they just made movies about side plots and characters, stories that aren't really related to the big picture, in my opinion. Personally speaking, they could have just done that. They could have just included a hint of, wow, there is a bigger bad guy in the grand scheme of thing, or they could have had a cameo of Kang doing something. That could have just they could have just used the character more efficiently, is all I'm saying. And now years have passed, and the actor who plays Kang is in trouble, and now they're gonna remove it completely. And for me, as a fan who was watching all the Kang stuff and waiting for Kang to be the big bad, it just feels wrong for some reason. Although I am excited to see Robert Downey Jr. play Doctor Doom, but also I'm worried because reusing an actor can sometimes cause problems because in the CW shows they reused Wells so many times to the point that it got irritating. I mean, every new season there was like a new Wells, and it just didn't work for me. And I really hope they don't do the same thing with Robert Downey Jr. Even though people on the internet are memeing about it, but I think Marvel is gonna go in a better direction and use the actor efficiently because they have made such a huge impact with Robert Downey Jr. But yeah, there is this other clip that I saw online about a reporter talking to the actor who played Kang, and she does raise some pretty good questions. As far as I know, the actor isn't in bars, but I understand what he did was wrong and he shouldn't have done what he did.
I mean, both Robert Downey Jr. and Ezra Miller have had like a history of trouble with like, you know, the law and getting arrested for felonies. I mean, you only had a misdemeanor. Do you feel like it's unfair that like you're not being given the same opportunities as them?
Damn. I think it's fair that Mr. Downey is being and has been greeted with patience and curiosity and love, and that Mr. Miller's gotten the same treatment, and that they're being allowed to work their art. It's not, nah, I'm not really, I didn't really get that.
And it just creates a gaping hole in the multiverse saga of Marvel. And I really wish they could have just recast the actor or something like that. That would have just made things a bit more easier. What do you guys think about the entire situation about Robert Downey Jr. and Kang being kicked out of the MCU? Leave your thoughts in the comments below and let's have a good discussion.